we're kind of, we're obviously making our way back. We're just kind of keeping an eye on everything that's going on.
Zigzagging.
Yeah. We're just north of Enid by a little ways. So,
And we got lots of wind coming in. Whoa. See that?
I think that's the time that they're going to leave.
Adjust that again. But just FYI, so there is a big system that is punching in just to the west of the Oklahoma City Metro. It's coming through Oakwood and Canton down toward Thomas, Custer City. And it is moving off to the east.
I'll talk to you.
And I just lost my video again.
Here, let me see if I can get it for you.
It's got it.
Okay.
It got it. It got jarred loose whenever we hit that bump out there.
Yeah.
So we're back. But anyway, and so it's taking a east jog. There's going to be some storms that look like developing out in front of that now as well. So near Watonga and Hitchcock, along that area. It'll probably suck those back into it as we go, but definitely some intense lightning and confirmed 70 mile per hour winds. Right now, the polygon is at Longdale, Canton, over even as far as O'Keene. Hitchcock is on the border of that, and then Watonga. And so storm motion shows kind of an east and a southeasterly movement, and that is at 40 mile per hour. And so we are in the dry zone right now. We are coming in north of Enid, Oklahoma. And so the lightning and the storm is going to be off to our southwest, and occasionally you guys will be able to make out the lightning strikes there on the live stream. So
looks like that northern cell might tie in with this one as well.
Yep.
So.
And so this is going to make a great big huge windbag event as well. But if there's anybody that is watching this channel right now, I would share. And the reason I say that is like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And the reason being is because we have, if you can see in front of us, grain trucks, and the farmers are trying to get the wheat out of the field. The wheats. I can't talk. Get a little excited. But the wheat out of the field. And so
there's some right there.
yeah, they're combining right now, and they don't have access to the TV. And so if you can share this stream as much as possible and help us out to get them the warnings. Man, do you see that branch bolt over there?
Nice.
So yeah. And so we are coming into the northern sides of the Enid right now. We'll probably drop a little bit south. And it looks like we're going to get ran over by this thing. I mean, it's not far from us at all. But we still have, at this position, strong southeasterly inflow coming in on these storms. And so, Cherokee, Medford, all the way up to Burlington, probably Waukeeta. Waukeeta, you guys are in for it here before very long. I mean, it is knocking on your doorstep right now. And so,
I think another thing to kind of pass along with, all the the stuff that's going on right now. Just because you may live in an area that is not severe warned at this current time doesn't mean that you don't still need to heed the warnings that are close to you, or have a plan in place when these storms do get to your area, because as we've seen all day long, these storms will be unsevere, and then in a moment's notice they will completely change and intensify with larger hail, very strong winds. So just definitely be weather aware until these storms get out of your area.
Not only that, looking at most recent radar, there is a second round that will be coming in, and it is going to be hugging the Oklahoma-Kansas border. It is near Ashland, Kansas right now, furthest most point. So those that are in Ashland, even around Medicine Lodge, these are going to be the storms that have formed off of the cold front. And so they're going to be packing a punch as well. And so y'all need to stay tuned in for those as well. I don't know that we got anybody watching at all, but...
No, we got one now.
Okay, perfect.
Now that you said that. No.
Huh?
You don't count.
Is that the one watcher that's in the back seat?
No, I'm just.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I'm here. I'm
So,
participating.
got you. All right, well, we like participation.
If you hear a loud pop behind your head, don't worry about it.
So,
I'm glad
yeah.
Phil appreciates me. That makes him one.
Okay. Do you need a new partner?
Yeah. Yeah, so even though that shows like it's got like a southeasterly movement to it, I would say that it's probably got more of an eastward movement.
Yeah,
So,
because you can see this bottom side that's starting to
yep.
push more northerly.
My peeps that are watching, did they even use that terminology anymore?
No,
Somewhere.
not really.
So that was like a 1970 reference. But anyhow,
I mean, it's not-
all the people that are watching that live in the town that I live in,
his peeps.
please pay close attention to this as it's going to move in. And like I said, it's got 70-mile-an-hour winds on it. So if you got stuff that can be blown away by heavy winds, you might want to try and put it inside the garage or someplace where it ain't going to get hurt. So obviously you can't take the trampoline and put it in there. But
Strap it down.
strap it down, put some bricks on it or something. What is
Northern
going on
one just
there?
went severe.
Oh yeah, look at that. The storm that we're nearest just went severe as well. So that's going to be for our folks that are in, probably
Jet.
Nash,
Neshatunda.
Nescatunga, yeah, and even over around Pond Creek here before very long, and Hillsdale, Kremlin area. You guys are going to be seeing some gusty winds and maybe some hail along with that. Man, look at that big box that just went across there.
Wow.
Even over as far as Lamont and Deer Creek and Nardin and Billings and Blackwell and Garber.
Gerbar.
Yeah.
None of us can talk today.
So all of you people need to pay close attention to this as it comes barreling across. It's getting some strength behind it.
Yeah, at a swift 55 miles to the
Yes. And I think it's moving more east than it is southeast anyway.
Well, yeah, this says east completely.
Yeah.
Just to pass along, so these counties are going to be affected by this new severe warning. Is going to be Alfalfa, Garfield, Grant, Kay, and Noble counties, which is going to be with radar indicated 1-inch in diameter hail with 60-mile-an-hour radar indicated winds as well. So,
Blowing hail is never a good thing.
no.
It will peel the paint off your forehead.
Yep.
You have paint on your forehead?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
You know what I meant.
Okay.
No, I
Just a
don't.
reference there.
Gotcha.
Just a reference.
I mean, hey, some of those people that do like body paints and stuff like that, you never know.
You never know.
Like the blue guys that play the.
Mm-hmm.
the
There you go.
things
Thank
on-
you. Thank you. Thank you.
I got
Yes,
you.
absolutely. Absolutely.
But what if you don't?
Okay.
All
All right.
Okay. Just wanted to ask a question.
there are no buts.
Yeah. Questions are not welcomed.
Everybody's like, that dude just flew through a ditch, and he wants us to watch him.
We didn't really. Well, I guess we kind of did fly, but
We did.
There was a significant amount of airborne movement.
There was.
yeah,
There was.
all of us.
You know, we all need the little pilot wings now.
Yep. That says we flew.
That's right.
In a Subaru.
That works. No, it doesn't need to. Or you know what? You could have the wings with a little Subaru emblem in the middle of it.
You are so right.
Instead of like a trail rated badge, you need a flight rated badge.
That's right.
That'd be a first. When you go down there to get your windshield fixed, you need to ask them if that's a thing. If you could make that a new badge.
I will.
Be like, because I will
Be
tell you
pilot
right
wings.
now.
Pilot wings with a Subaru center,
Right.
center around.
Like I will tell you, it was flight tested.
They may have been watching.
And it
Because there's a
passed.
couple of guys that actually watch from Subaru
Okay.
that I have introduced to my channel.
There you
So
go.
they may have said, man, that dude is stupid.
The,
Look what he's doing to our new Subaru.
Yeah.
The big segment got an additional warning and it has a tornado tag on it.
What did you say?
The one south of us.
Yeah, like the big chunky windstorm.
Oh yeah, it does. Tornado possible. 1 inch of diameter. Radar indicated hail.
Okay,
70 mile an hour radar indicated, and damage threat considerable.
so this really did get serious, guys. I know that we're playing around a lot, but even around Nowata and that area, those are all severe storms over there that are going to be windbag events as well. Every one of these are Boeing segments, and they're going to have 70 mile per hour winds associated with them. I would, like I said, even though it doesn't produce a tornado, severe winds, hail, can be just as bad. And so please heed the warnings appropriately.
Yeah.
Do not take them lightly. Do not try to go out and see things, because the worst thing that can happen is that you catch something that is blowing. It's not what's in the wind, it's what's... No, wait a minute. How does that say it? It's not that the wind is blowing, it's what the wind is blowing.
There you go.
And so, you know, pieces of sheet metal can get torn off of barns and fly through the air at high rates of speed. You don't know, 2x4s,
Tree
all of that
branches,
stuff.
all sorts
You
of
mean-
stuff.
Yeah.
Dogs.
To pass
cats.
along, just to kind of give you guys an idea of how big this severe warning is, except for the one that we just came from the north.
It's just as big.
It's just a little bit in lengthwise, mile-wise, from north to south. It's a little bit longer. It goes all the way from Bridgeport, just to the west of Calumet, Okarche, Kingfisher, Dover, Hennessy, Douglas, Covington, Fairmont, Drummond, Ames, O'Keene, Hitchcock, Watonga, Greenfield, all those areas, all the way even down to Weatherford, Hydro. Definitely, like Philip
Gary.
said, need to take the... Oh, yeah, I forgot that.
They
yeah.
just advanced the severe thunderstorm warning and basically encompassed all Dover, Hennessy,
See the little-
Okarche.
Little
Yeah.
doodle that's got on the front edge of it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see it. It's got a little bit of a
Yeah, yeah.
little nub on it.
And I need to switch over to KTLX instead, because Vance is not cutting it. Man, look at that, dude. That, my friends, is no joke. Even all the way up, they're joining now, because that storm at Medicine Lodge is tying into the one there to the south. So Waukita probably just got hit pretty hard with winds. There's a little wave that came through there. Abard, Alva, all of those have probably experienced. Here's something else to throw out to you guys. Anytime that you get a great big line like that and they start to get kinks in it, like that is happening right to the northwest of Ames, Oklahoma, y'all need to pay attention, because that can spin up Why am I not able to take and expand on that? My phone is like, this thing's weird, man. Oh, I bet I know why.
So there was unworn spin-up tours near Jet and Nash. Velocity, correlation coefficient, and the NWS confirmed that.
And that's my point.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Look at the inflow notch that's just to the north of Fairview and to the northeast.
Yeah.
There's an inflow notch that is going on right now. There's also one that is embedded southwest of Helena. And so let me switch over. We're gonna go to velocities because that's gonna be our best warning right now. So yes, definitely a big area of rotation right now, just south of Fairview. Why that has not gone warned? Look at that. Why it has not gone warned, I don't know. And so these leading edge spin-ups like that are just as bad, and they can be big tornadoes. They can be EF3 tornadoes. Not going to say that that's the case, but just be aware of that. You've got another little notch down to the south, but we're basically on the folding rings. Why would we be on the folding rings pulling off a KTLX there?
Where are you looking at?
By Fairview. That
Oh,
shouldn't
yeah.
be on the folding rings. I mean, that's all the way out.
No, it's
But there's
not.
purple banding
Yeah.
there. So maybe go back to Vance real quick.
I mean, there's purple all the way in Edmond and Guthrie too, though.
Yeah.
So the main purple rings are over there by Fort Supply.
Man, dude, look at the wind
Yeah.
up there. Vance.
We're at
Hillsdale.
near Jet and Nash.
Yeah, south of Nash.
Okay.
In Pond Creek area.
Alright. Alrighty, guys. So we have now a tornado warning. It is going to be for Garfield and Grant counties. So Hillsdale, Kremlin, Pond Creek. Just south of Nash. You guys need to go ahead and take your tornado precautions.
Absolutely.
And this is going to be for radar indicated rotation, but that does not mean that just because there is not a tornado on the ground or one hasn't been spotted, that one cannot form at any moment. Like Philip was saying, it only takes a couple of seconds for one, especially on the leading edge of these storms, to spin up and, go from a good day to a really bad day in a matter of seconds. So.
We need you guys to take and share this channel just as much as you can. And the reason being is because there are a lot of farmers that are out trying to get the wheat cut right now. They haven't had the chance to get into the field, and so they're out combining right now. And so if we can share the channel and get it out as much as possible, that's going to help us out. That's going to help them out for sure as well. And so I need to take and go over here and view the docks. There's Chad back.
So what I can do,
Not seeing anybody on there.
if you want,
Yeah.
I can copy the link of this video
Uh-huh.
and I can share it on Facebook if you want me to. That's
Yeah,
up to you.
please do.
Yeah.
Please do, because we're not anything pertinent right now, but
Yeah.
at least getting the warnings out. So as a matter of fact, I'm going to take and do this. Do we want to turn around and face back to the northwest? Lightning is starting to increase,
Yeah.
and there's a road right up here that we can take and do that on.
That's fine. Man, we just came from there too. That's the crazy part.
Yeah,
I could have been left in Pond
that's right. You could have been.
Yeah.
Keep it up, you still might.
Yeah.
We might go back.
Be holding on to that cross, flapping in the wind like a flag.
Okay, so I see West Hayward Road up here. I think if that's the one that I'm thinking about, it's going to be on over there by where those drilling rigs are that they had stacked out for a while, and that might be a pretty good viewing point.
Yeah. Would we still call this northern Oklahoma?
This is definitely northern Oklahoma. And so areas that are what is this right here? Probably not going to be able, that's Dollar General, so you ain't going to be able to see nothing from there anyways. Probably need to flip around from the other side up here and man, dude. Let's we can always turn around and go back, but
There's the Fairview Velocity.
Gotcha. It moved back over, but I saw it before it moved.
is there a place that we can pull over up here? The reason I want, man, look at the front of that thing, dude.
It won't be until we get across from Dollar General.
Okay, perfect.
Oh wow.
You see it?
Uh-huh. And then if we turn right, there is like a little lease road that we can pull into on the left-hand side.
Okay.
About like a quarter down. It's right here.
Man.
Wow, that is low.
Yes. I'm glad we turned around. Right here on the
Coming
left.
up right here. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably ain't gonna drive off on that.
No.
Okay, so
Wow.
all right, so we're gonna zoom in a little bit tighter on this one. Okay, so this is gonna be the tornado warning that we're covering. We are near Wacomas, Oklahoma. We're looking to the north. We can see the lowering up in front of us. Obviously, that's a long ways up there. It's near Kremlin, but Kremlin is only about 11 miles north of Enid, anyways. Maybe not even that far. Maybe like 8.
Wow.
And so you can make out the lowering right there. Wi-Fi Addict, can you give a recap of the storms nearing Tulsa? Okay, storms near Tulsa are going to be obviously severe warned as well. They're moving off to the east. They're north of Tulsa, near Nowata. And
Another Tour 1 for Fairview.
okay, and that's what I figured.
That's a big one.
Yep, that's a big one.
Mhm.
That thing has big time
So it's gonna be due
rotation.
west of
Here
us.
we go.
Yeah.
We're in a tornado warning right now.
Yeah.
We might as well just sit right here and look
Yeah,
west,
might
dude.
as well.
And so anyways, golly, look at the lowering on that thing up there. I don't know if you guys can make that out or not. Yep, nice. Oh, I almost hate to move that.
That's
want
an
me to do it for
observed
you?
for Fairview.
You got
by
it?
the way.
Yeah. He said it's observed for that Fairview one.
Okay,
Oh, wrong way.
East at 40 mile an hour.
there you go.
Broadcast media confirmed.
Right there.
Yep.
So there's a tornado on the ground on that one.
Something.
Gotta be.
4 miles east of Fairview, going east at 40.
There we go.
Broadcast media confirmed.
Ames is going to be the next in line for that storm. And it is going to be moving directly. Golly, look at the wall cloud on that thing, dude. This is not even a joke.
From nothing to something again. I'm going to get out real quick.
Right? Yep. We're going to hop out real
There's a new tornado warning by Watonga heading for Kingfisher.
Oh, Lord.
All right, let me call my wife real
Yeah.
fast.
I'm gonna call Sam real quick and see if her mom can't pick her up.
That one's going, sorry,
No, you're good.
5 months.
Hey, you need to turn the TV on, keep an eye on it, because there is a tornado warning that is near Watonga, and it is headed toward Kingfisher.
It's cooking too.
Yep, it's cooking about 45 or 50 miles an hour.
East at 60.
Oh, wow. East at 60 miles per hour.
5 miles east of Watonga, going east at 60.
All right. And so, also, well, that one's not going to affect us, but need to turn the TV on and watch. Turn the TV on in the bedroom. This is not a joke. It needs to be taken seriously, please. So, I'm trying to tell you. What? Okay, all right. Okay, that's fine. I'm just telling you, there's huge wall clouds on these things. I'm looking at the one that's by Wacomas, looking up north toward Kremlin. Huge wall clouds. There's a confirmed tornado at Fairview, and this one is could be confirmed as well. The wind on it and the circulation is conducive, and it's headed right for Cashin. So, all right, love you. All right, I will. Bye.
Do we want to...
Hold on a minute. I want to call one more person.
Let's say, if anything, we can take this road and go west a little bit to look out at that one.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta take and get over here. Hello, hey, I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but there's a tornado warning that's near Watonga. It is moving to the east at 60 miles per hour. And so if it continues, then it will be directly in line for Cashin.
Okay.
Okay? So
Okay.
just want to let you know. Yep.
Put on home, so I'll call Michael. So thank you.
Yeah, definitely have a way of getting, notifications or whatever. So,
Okay. Yep.
all right. Bye.
All right. Thank you.
Bye. All right. Hey, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm coming back around. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah.
If we
If you want to go west, we can.
can just go right here and take it down that way so we can see.
Okay. Man, look at the wind on that thing, dude. That thing's wrapped up, man.
Yeah.
That's not even funny. That's probably a pretty big one.
Yeah.
Which one are you looking at?
The observed one near Ames.
I can't see back behind me.
Somebody, Noah said it was confirmed by...
You're good. You got a ways.
Confirmed by media, right?
Yes.
Yeah, KOC was saying,
Start
and
turning.
Garfield Emergency.
Emergency management. Okay. Well, then we can trust that.
Seatbelt.
Seatbelt.
All right, so we're going to take and face to the west now, and look at this storm that is coming basically straight toward us. And so it's going to be on the leading edge. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And if I mean, we should be able to take and see it with no problem whatsoever
Yeah.
as it's approaching us.
Clear.
And so it looks like to me that with the velocity indication and everything else, that it more than likely is probably still on the ground. So you guys,
The Pond Creek is observed as well.
Oh, man.
golly.
Emergency management confirmed tornado. East of 45.
That's not good.
There.
No, it's not. Wow. And guys, that's a prime example is why you don't let your guard down.
Yeah.
There we were thinking we were going to take and pull off of this thing and go home and climb in the bed, but
That
you
didn't
just
happen.
don't do that.
Yeah.
What's that right over there?
Right. That's what I
You
was
see it?
looking at. Yeah.
I mean, that'd be the perfect area for it, if
Yep.
not just a little bit to the, like, 1
All
o'clock
right,
area.
go straight.
Yeah.
We need to get on top of a hill.
I think that'll be right up here. We've got open skies for a while, too.
Yeah, that'll be perfect.
There's a road access that we can
Yeah.
get into right there, but here's a stop sign too. This looks like it might be.
Oh, there's a wall cloud right there in front of us.
Yep, I see it.
Probably just pull on the other side of this and just park.
Yep, I will most definitely do that. If there's a road or whatnot that we could take
Yeah.
and pull off on, that'd be great.
There is a little pull off coming up here on the right.
Man, dude, that thing is beef.
Mm-hmm. Should be a little bit further down.
I think I see it right there.
Yeah. Yep, right there.
Can we go in?
Let me let's see. I guess we can. Yeah, it should be.
It's a wheat field.
You want me to step out there and see if it's?
Yeah, just see if it's
Yeah, I got you.
muddy. We don't need to go too far. We just got to turn. Yeah, hey, let's back out because we don't want to be in here with it doing that.
Hold on one sec.
Sorry.
It'll only be for just a second because I mean we're just right here on a little blip.
Yeah.
But we can just park on the road and call it good. Start turning on this side. Wow, man, that thing's getting low.
What is our
48
what is our
speed.
no.
Camera.
The camera look like? We've got to wait for it to lightning this to see. I think we're pointed right at it.
Should be, because I can see the little red blinking light, so it should be right
Yeah.
here.
Let's take and zoom in if we can.
Nice to have a night vision camera right about now.
Right. Man, line, dude.
brought out a new severe warning
On this one?
on this whole line,
Oh, okay.
like the southern section of the line.
We
East
got-
60.
Oh.
66 mile an hour gust to the Watonga site.
What was that off just to the right over
That's what I was wondering.
there? Feel like I've seen dust swirl right there on
Yeah.
the left-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
Was that power flash? It looked green.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those. Sorry.
You
What is that? Right, like right,
Right
there in
there
that
over that
rain
tree?
free.
Yeah. Right by
That
that tree.
that looked like a power flash again. We just need one good bolt of lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're almost out of this rain. Sorry.
Man, I think that.
All right, I'm gonna get out. It's almost done raining now.
Yeah.
Ah.
So that rotation down there that is near Kingfisher, that's still tight rotation there. Man, dude. Thing means business. So that Kingfisher storm, yeah, it's not playing around either. That rotation is really strong down there, dude.
The Pond Creek tornado got extended,
Okay.
and the extended warning is still observed.
This one?
spotter-
Yep, that might be. Watch out. Go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, the Pond Creek got extended. East at 55, weather spotted, confirmed.
What about this one? Yeah, we're good. We're watching the storm.
Appreciate it.
Are y'all crazy or something?
You said this is confirmed too?
This one is radar indicated now.
Okay.
Or radar indicated.
We're gonna need to get moving.
Yep.
I think our best bet is to go over east as far as we can and drop south. Get ahead of that one that's going through Kingfisher, because this one's starting to get rain wrapped pretty bad. So it's probably gonna lose its oomph here.
Okay.
Because if you look at the hook on the southern Kingfisher one, it's
That's what I was telling you. It's meaning business.
yeah.
So we need to go east
Yep.
on what road?
Hold on. Go to Hennessy and then go east, so on 51.
Okay. Are we gonna make it down there in time?
We're gonna have to.
Okay. Remember, walk home. That's
Yeah.
and I gotta turn my defroster on.
Kingfisher warning issued just now is radar indicated.
Okay. Clear right.
Pond Creek still confirmed, you said?
Yeah. Last
Observed. Yep.
is weather spotted confirmed.
Okay, so as soon as we get over here, we're gonna take and wow, that lightning, dude! It's starting to intensify again.
Yeah. Clear right.
Are we still zoomed in? I think we are.
Yeah.
Zoom back out a little bit.
There we go.
All right, so we are headed toward Kingfisher right now. We're going to take Highway 51 east once we get there. We're at north of Waukoma still, and we were trying to see the storm there by Ames as it was coming across toward us. And so now we're dropping south through Waukomis. Gonna tie in at Hennessy and try to get out in front of this thing. It's moving at 60 some odd miles an hour, and the rotation's still pretty decent on it. Low velocity couplet that is just to the west of Kingfisher. Has some pretty tight reds and greens there. You say that was not confirmed or is confirmed?
Not confirmed. It's radar.
Okay,
indicated.
radar indicated.
Mhm.
Okay, good. The bad thing is we still have southeasterly flow right now.
Mhm.
And so as long as we have southeasterly flow, that means that the storms are still receiving fuel that they need in order to sustain themselves.
Right.
And so if it goes northwesterly winds, all is good because everything's undercut and it can't produce a tornado anymore. However, that is not the case right now. We still have southeasterly winds that are feeding into this thing, and we could have went right there, but
Yeah.
those are pretty windy, dark, curvy roads, and so
This thing's gonna eat us alive if we're not
yeah.
quick about it.
Spit us out the backside.
What's up?
Spit us out the backside.
Wow. Winds. Golly, dude.
There's the strong winds.
Yeah.
Ears just popped.
Yep. So south of Wacomas is experiencing extremely high winds, people. 60, 70 mile per hour winds,
Yeah, if not more.
if not more.
Good thing we're not in the Jeep.
Dude, no wider than that was. Well, I guess we're getting more rain now.
Yeah.
But wow. Oh yeah, it'd have blown us over in the Jeep.
Yeah, we're gonna be going through it. There's no way around it.
Yep, we're in the middle. But man, the winds are horrible.
Yeah.
We'll need to be looking for damage up here in Kingfisher.
Right.
Man, dude. We're in it.
Yep.
We'll just take it slow. Or die. One.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what's going to happen.
Let's try for the first one.
Yeah, exactly. So anybody that's watching this right now, if you live in Cashion, Kingfisher, parts east of there, Guthrie, y'all need to take this dead serious.
Car up here.
Yeah, I see it. This is not a joke.
They're stopped.
These are extremely high winds. Why do you stop in the middle of the road, people?
Right.
This is extremely serious.
The
There's
Kingfisher. Oh,
tree-
this one.
Tree limbs.
Okay. The tornado warning was extended for this one.
Okay,
That we're on
over
right
into
now.
Cashion, right?
No, the one that we just pulled off of.
Evis or whatever.
The Wacomas.
Radar indicated.
Yep.
So what about the one in Kingfisher?
It still has. Let's see. Has
Velocities
9 minutes left.
Velocities on that thing, dude, are strong.
Yeah. Let me see what the National Weather Service is saying.
Golly, man, I can't see. Anybody that is out in front of this needs to be
They were sounding the sirens in Blackwell.
So the National Weather Service is saying that strong winds approaching Kingfisher now. Also, a broader area of strong winds approaching Billings, Lamont, and Medford.
Yep. You guys heard that? People in Billings, Lamont, Medford, Oklahoma, Pond Creek, Deer Creek, Tonkawa, Blackwell, all of that area really needs to take cover. These storms are no joke. You obviously seen it. You've seen it live. And so if you can share the live stream for people and get the notifications out to them, we would greatly appreciate that. The wind's kind of calmed down a little bit now.
Yeah.
But need to get a hold of my wife and let them know.
Fire department.
Yeah.
Getting a severe warning out for the water there.
Okay.
Big time severe winds coming for Cashin. So we're driving through it right now. We just came through Bison, and winds were probably 70 to 80 miles per hour. So, yep. All right. So, bye-bye. Yep. We're trying to make it to Kingfisher, but it's extremely difficult right now. I'll just put it that way. So, all right. All right. Bye-bye. 70, 80 mile per hour winds coming toward Cashin right now. So just be prepared for it. All right, love you. Bye. She'll go right back to sleep.
Well, can't say you didn't try.
Correct. Look at the winds, dude.
Yeah.
That flag is ripping.
Uh-huh. I can only imagine what they would have looked
And
like.
I don't think that my
Live is up. The live.
no, the live is up,
Oh, okay.
but my update for my location
Oh.
isn't. I need to get back over there.
You want me to swap this over from top chat to live chat?
Oh yeah, if you don't matter. All right, don't mind.
Cursor. Oh, there it is.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay, Cody's gonna pass on to the Logan County Emergency Management about the winds that we went through.
Okay, perfect. So, yeah, Carson, you just got to be careful on caps or emotes or anything like that because Nightbot will take and smack your hand. So, just be careful with that. Thank you for joining and watching.
Yeah.
And so,
What did he say? Let's see here.
YouTube is not currently
Yeah.
receiving any, which that's not anything new, but I can check to see if the stream is up because, and it should be. I don't know why it would be. Yeah, it is still. We're dropping rate, but I mean, obviously.
going down by Oak Archie. Aaron,
Do what?
think that's anything? Or?
right at the moment, anyway.
Man, dude, the lightning.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't even made it to us yet. That's the thing. So surprisingly, Hennessy still has power. Don't know how that happened.
Yeah. Maybe they didn't get as bad as we did back up there.
Maybe. Do we still want to drop east here? Or we are, I mean, we've already been plowed by it, so it
Yeah.
don't make a difference. We just be driving.
Just keep
in
dropping
more.
south.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the hail cores come up on it, on the fringes of it. So
Okay.
got 2 minutes on that tornado warning.
All right.
See if they've said anything.
Has the leading edge of the winds hit Cashin or anything yet?
Do what?
Has the leading edge of the winds hit Cashin?
Not yet.
This way. There's a little appendage hanging out right there. No, by Cashin. See it? Like a hook trying to come around.
So, Mark Fox said Kingfisher County storm becoming more outflow dominant, strong winds in Kingfisher itself, and now moving to Cashin.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, that's good that it's
Outflowish.
outflow.
Yeah.
And it's going to be strong winds, so good and bad at the same time.
Right.
Precautions as this thing moves through, even if the tornado warning is allowed to drop, you know. Because as we've seen, it was severe warned at one time, and then it went tornado warned in multiple areas.
We got some kind of emergency there.
I guess.
That's the fire department.
Yep.
Local warning is radar indicator now.
That's good. Radar indicated is way better than confirmed.
Yep. Tornado warning was taken off of the Kingfisher one.
Okay. I cannot see the roof. I think they'll do alright.
Just keep it.
That's right. Funny. Windshield wipers can't even keep up with the amount of rain that's coming down, guys. Man, those winds were crazy a while ago. No joke.
A new tornado warning for Cashin.
Told you. Told you that hook, dude.
Yep.
4 miles southwest of Cashin, east of
Hey Siri,
55.
call Dawn.
Calling Dawn. Mobile.
Tornado warning for Cashin. All right. Bye.
Hello. Hey.
Hey Siri, call Corey McGee.
Calling Corey McGee Mobile.
I can't hear you.
You and the dogs get in the closet. Get in the closet. Tornado warning, Cashin.
Do what?
don't make a difference. Get in the tornado and get in the closet now. Get in the closet,
They
please.
just issued another one for Cashin.
Get in the closet. I will call and tell you whenever it's safe. All the dogs.
Yeah, that's the one that they just issued. But yeah, I'll keep you updated and let you know. Huh?
Warning for the Fairmont warning. Radar located.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure she does if that's the case.
All right, guys. So new tornado warning just issued for where I live. And so we're making our way back there right now. We're on the backside of the storm. We couldn't beat it. It was moving at 60 some odd miles an hour. And so, anyway, so far it is just radar confirmed, or radar indicated. And so let's hope that that does not go into a confirmed tornado.
Yeah.
But it is knocking on the doorstep right now. Corey said Cashin had not sounded the sirens yet.
Of course not.
But that's a good time to say that just because you're under a tornado warning and they have not sounded the sirens yet does not mean that you should not take shelter or heed the warnings.
Correct.
Tornado sirens are not meant to be heard indoors. For another thing, I know a lot of people have said, oh, well, I'd never heard the tornado sirens. I never, we can't hear them where we're at. And that's a good reason of why you need to make sure that you're able to get your warnings on your phone, be able to have any other way to get severe warnings, whether it's a weather radio,
Like this live stream.
right, or the live stream. So if you're not following and subscribe to it, or liked and subscribe to it, definitely go ahead and do that. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. So anytime that there is severe weather, and we are out live covering the severe weather, you get the notification that we're live, so you guys can tune in to see exactly what's going on.
Wow.
On the Cashin.
Oh wow.
What is it? Let's see.
Velocity for Cashin.
Golly, man. Yep, I see it.
What radar are you pulling off of?
Should be KTLX.
I'll talk to them.
I think it's KBNX.
Oh, you're pulling off of Vance. Need to probably go ahead
KTLX has got it though.
Yeah.
KTLX has got the same thing that he's got. It's strong rotation. You guys that are watching the live stream, hopefully Don and my next door neighbor are watching this and taking heed to this warning, because that rotation is very tight coming into Cashin right now. It is no joke. It is going to go just north, possibly just north of Cashin itself, on Highway 74F. So that new area of homes that they just built, and even up as far as maybe Beaver Lake, is really going to be under the gun with this rotation. So it is very, very intense rotation right now.
I'm pulling winds off of there 78, 80,
Yeah, I guarantee you.
88. There's probably going to be some power outages if that's the worst thing that happens. 82.
There's a velocity couplet on it that is showing up, and so time tree damage.
I think well,
And looks like that Dover has lost power. I don't
Some,
see any.
well.
Wow, tree branches.
that power's on unless they got a generator.
They probably got a generator.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Watch the branches.
Wonder why he stopped.
There may be tree branches down. I don't know.
Maybe not.
Just for fun.
Just for funsies.
Waiting on things to calm down a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
That makes two vehicles that we have seen that have been stopped in the road, literally in the road. That being a semi, the other was another vehicle that had just literally stopped in the right lane of the highway. Worst
Yeah.
thing that you can do.
Wall cloud has been reported outside of Cashin, rotating wall cloud.
Okay.
Rotating wall cloud with possible bolt funnel 3 miles west of my location by Max Archer.
Well, that's why we call people. That's why we have this live stream up. All of this stuff because of that very reason. Hello. Hello. I told you there was. Okay, I told you that was coming on. So get in the closet, stay there. Okay, I will call you whenever it's safe, okay? Just calm down. Alright? My wife said that the doors are shaking
Yeah.
and the lights went off.
I wouldn't doubt it.
New tour by Marshall.
Marshall?
Yeah. And
They've extended that tornado warning all the way over into Edmond for Casher.
this one is by Marshall out towards Stillwater.
North of Crescent?
Yes.
Cedar Valley, Guthrie. See, Guthrie is not in it. Goes over to Meridian, down to Arcadia and Edmond. You are in a tornado warning. You need to take your precautions. Do not, as Aaron was saying, do not rely on the tornado sirens. These things are so fast that they don't have time to even pull the whistle.
Right.
So it doesn't make a difference. If you get the warning on your phone, if you have the alerts enabled, you need to take the tornado precautions serious because these are what they call QLCS spin-ups. They can be strong, and so take the warnings seriously, please.
And even if they do have time to sound the sirens, it doesn't always mean that the systems are always going to work.
Correct.
They had recently in Logan County in Guthrie, the siren system failed, and it actually was tested the day before, and it worked then, but it failed the night of the tornado warnings that were going through Crescent and Guthrie. So
At 4 a.m.
yeah. So no matter what the case is, even if you're in between these tornado warnings, still just go ahead and be safer than
Golly.
sorry and take tornado precautions until this line of storms gets through. Because it only takes, again, a matter of seconds for something to spin up.
Wow. I think we're in the core of the storm right now, guys.
Just
about. Well, we're almost. Well, we're on the backside of it now.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. Not bad.
Good.
Looks like maybe Kingfisher is completely out of power.
Negative.
as
We're
well.
coming into Kingfisher now. You did see that there was a reported wall cloud on that one going through Cashin, right? It says Max Archer reported it.
Telling him about my wife saying that the doors were shaking.
Also, just to pass along, Philip's wife said that she was in the closet and she could hear the doors and everything shaking as the storm was coming up into town.
Extended for the Perry area.
Yeah.
That's Stillwater.
There's some water and there's one north of that.
Hey Siri, call Brother Tim Barrow.
Denver. Said that there was reports of power loss in Cashin, so
Yeah, there's power out here too. Looks like it might be coming back on. Yep, y'all need to take your tornado precautions. So these are spinning up on the leading edge, and they're moving at 60 miles per hour. So yes. All right. You're welcome. Bye bye. Well, I'm praying that we don't find any damage in Cashin.
yeah.
Man, that lightning, dude, is brutal. Yeah, there's not very many lights on it in Kingfisher at all. I don't see maybe one or two.
The Tonga warning is expired.
Okay, good.
So I guess one of the students texted me from Job Corps saying that the sirens are going off in around that area. So
Guthrie.
in Guthrie.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't blame them for doing that because even though it's just to the south of there, I mean, they can blow it for the hail and the
Tornado potential.
the wind as
Oh,
well.
okay.
And so, and I won't disagree with that. That is probably pretty wise because,
Yeah.
I mean, again, we covered that already, but blowing debris, man, with
Yeah.
70, 80 miles an hour, we could have caught a tree
Mhm.
or anything like that driving through all of that heavy
Yeah.
wind just a second ago.
Luckily, it was just open fields. But
Correct. So the only thing we got was dirt, but
Yeah. You can
again,
smell it.
barn tent,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
100%.
or anything like that.
Which can slice through just about anything.
Right.
Oh yeah, the power's out here, so
And here's the other thing too, because they have been getting water, so
yeah.
looks like that there is high water here already.
Oh yeah.
Man, we just put this car through the paces of everything today.
So you might want to report that as road flooding
Right.
in Kingfisher if it hasn't already been reported.
Bella and Brian just made it to my mom's house, and so they're good. Any update on Philip's wife?
Copy that. Negative at this time.
Does
they
the
have
traffic
lights?
signal work here?
They extended the tour for the Cashin.
Okay.
For Cashin?
Yeah.
We need to make sure this road isn't flooded here.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it. I've noticed that here recently this has been pretty
Is
good.
Cashin still, it's still got the circulation, right?
No, it's going to be past Cashin now.
Okay.
And it's trying to hook back around again.
Man, dude. This is crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but they did extend the tornado warning that is from Cashin to the east. And so the areas that are going to be involved again are going to be Edmond, Meridian, Wada.
Arcadia.
Arcadia. And so the box is actually kind of downsized, isn't it?
Yeah. It'll be South Guthrie too.
Yeah, South Guthrie as well. And if you ask me, the lightning is really starting to pick up on this.
Yeah.
So I would say that the storm is probably going through another re-intensification. And so going by the lightning itself and how active that it is, it looks like it might be ramping up again.
Wow.
Man, oh man.
You can see the wind just wrapping around on that thing.
Yeah. New tornado warning for Ponca City. People that are in Ponca City needs to take their tornado precautions as well. And whoop. Speaking of coyotes, I'm about to get struck by lightning.
Yeah. Wile E. Coyote.
Right? Poor little guy. But anyways, that being said, even parts east of that location definitely needs to take their tornado precautions. These things are moving 60 miles per hour, so it doesn't take long for them to cover that ground real quick.
Wow.
Man, that lightning is just nuts. I don't understand why I'm not seeing any of the chat.
My sister was at a Ponca and I texted her about the first one. And I was like, okay, it expired, you know. And it was like, nope, never mind.
Take that back.
Man alive, dude.
Hello. Do what? No, it looks like it's going to go south of town by a ways. Hold on, I'm going to put you on speakerphone real quick. Yeah, the main area of concern is going to be more towards Edmond.
it's probably about to get. But yeah, you guys will be good. So if anything changes, I'll call you and let you know. All right, love you.
Hello?
Bye.
So I need to leave the front door unlocked so you get the house.
Probably so. If you ain't got no power, then yes, definitely.
So you have no power.
Okay. All right. I love you. Bye.
You know, what's crazy is that Orlando just had the highest rainfall in the whole state of Oklahoma, and they just got clobbered with some more heavy rainfall.
Oh, yeah?
You know.
Man, look at the leading edge. Where is that at? Perry. Where's that?
Just north of Edmond.
Yeah, I would. There is a notch.
Yeah.
There is a little bitty inflow notch just north of Edmond, and it is tornado warned already. So, but I would not doubt one bit that there is not at least a wall cloud and it's gone.
The
From what
tornado
I'm
warning?
seeing. No, not the tornado
Oh.
warning. The inflow notch. The little S curve right there
Yeah.
is probably what they're warning on. Power flash. Did you see that right over there? Yeah, dude, it hit right over there.
See the one that's to the left?
Yeah, I saw that. Electricity went off at that house for a second.
Yeah. So I'm wondering what arced over here though,
I don't know.
because there wasn't a lightning bolt that hit. I don't know if you guys caught that on the live stream or not, but there was a power flash over to the right. And we dropped some frames, but I think we're back.
Yeah.
We're at 2,000 kilobytes per second.
We got 6 people on them right now. So.
Yeah. We had 12 or 13 just the one. Yeah, there was a power flash over to our southeast. We're coming through Big 4 right now.
Yep.
I don't know if the GPS will update that or not. I don't know if it's part of the map, but something got hit over there,
Yeah.
and there was no lightning flash associated with it. So tell me how that happens, unless there's something on the ground.
Right.
And that was far enough that maybe it's Edmond.
I don't think we'd see Edmond from that far. Because, I mean, there's so much rain in between us and them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Strong winds, 70 mile an hour, moving into Langston, Coyle, and moving to Perkins to Stillwater.
I'll put some banger hail if I win.
What size of hail?
1 inch.
Where at?
It's going to be the new severe warning coming out for Garfield, Logan, Canadian, Oklahoma, Kingfisher, Noble, Lincoln, Payne, and Pottawatomie counties for 1 inch in diameter hail and 70 mile an hour winds.
That's a watch.
No,
Or warning.
warning.
Gotcha. Pond Creek probably the same way.
Yeah. Anybody that lives in the Logan County area, the strongest wind should be crossing I-35 just south of Waterloo Road. And that is per the National Weather Service.
Except for the tornado warning in Ponca City.
What's the
about it?
rotation look like up there? I'm trying to focus on the one that's down here by Edmond. Rotation looks like. Oh
Really
wow,
not.
that's pretty tight, dude.
Wichita.
The closest radar to Ponca City would be Vance.
Yeah.
Tornado warning has been issued for Lincoln, Logan, and Oklahoma counties. There it is. Alrighty, guys. So the newest tornado warning that is that just got issued is going to be for the far eastern sides of Edmond, crossing over the I-35 corridor, Arcadia, Luther, Wellston, Kearney, Chandler, Kendrick, just west of Davenport, west of Sparks, Meeker, Luther, and Wellston, if I didn't say that already. And what is it, Fallis or Fallis?
Yeah, Fallis.
Fallis, okay. And Fallis as well. This is currently radar indicated with 3/4 inch hail, moving east at 55 miles an hour. So this is going to be located 4 miles north of Arcadia.
That was that area that I was just talking about.
Right.
My ears are ringing.
Hmm?
My ears are ringing real
Oh.
bad. My wife said that our backyard is a mess.
I could imagine.
I don't know exactly what has gone on.
it's a good thing that nothing hit Cashion because not only, do you know people that live here and whatnot with your side of the family and all that, but
Right.
well, we'll say that my car would have probably taken flight. Would have been both of our
Been
cars.
Two
today,
cars
yeah.
that took flight today. Yeah, there is zero power in Cashion right
Yep.
now.
Nice
These
and
little
dark.
rural areas out here. That's probably a barn that has different power supply or maybe a generator inside of it.
Well, the porch light's on that house, and so is that one.
Yeah. They may be running off a Cimarron Electric too,
Yeah, I wonder if
because
they're on a different power
there's
grid.
a couple of them that
Or like that.
I'm thankful that I did not put my trash cans out,
Yeah. That is correct.
but that may not make a difference because it may still be all over the place.
Yeah.
Man, look at that water. New tour warning by Morrison.
Yeah.
Man, wow, that light, dude.
If only we could have got this light from earlier.
Yeah, with no rain.
Yeah, that's true.
Some of those ones that were on the road when we were on our way over here,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that would have been spectacular. However, I got them on video.
Yeah, that's true. Gonna have to go back and scrub through the video and screenshot it.
You know?
I will say the rain has let off quite a bit compared to what we've been through all day.
It has. Lightning hasn't.
No. There's a trash can.
Yep. Was that car
Man.
smoking?
I have no idea.
This might be a little interesting as well.
Yeah, that's pretty deep.
This is probably deeper than water over at Kingfisher, bro.
Put a tree down right there,
Where's that?
right in front of you. Yep.
Sure enough.
I love how their LEDs are on.
Might want to report that.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll down the window just real quick to get a picture of it.
You want to go see if there's any more damage before we go home?
Yeah, we can.
That was at least 3-inch in diameter tree.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go this way.
Wow. Got that on camera.
Wow.
Thunder said it for you too.
Huh?
So the thunder said it for you too.
Yeah. What peeps doing? Oh, they probably came up to the school with
Yeah.
a tornado warning because they opened the school up. Man, alive. Wow. Look at these bolts. Uh-oh.
The tour for like Southern One Edmond is out.
Yeah, they're dropping it. They said on the NWS chat.
People dodging stuff up here, it looks like. Maybe.
Couldn't see with their high beams on.
Huh?
Said couldn't see with their high beams on.
Yeah, I know. There's a tree down in the ditch over there, but
Yeah. Wow.
right? Let's go up here and just watch the lightning for
Yeah.
a minute. We give it just a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Woo!
Man, howdy do.
That was almost the same spot.
I know, right? Snake. Didn't look like you fared too well.
Yeah.
Looks like you might have got a little rubber sandwich.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Too bad it's raining, 'cause, man.
Well,
I
that's
thought,
what
I
I
thought
was.
that was a fire right there. It's off gassing. I was like, whew. Wow. Got that on. Turned just in time.
I planned that just right.
Uh-huh. Philip's a lightning whisperer. He knew it was going to happen.
Mm-hmm. That's right. As long as we don't back off in no ditch, we'll be good.
Yeah. Carter.
Maybe angle more this way.
Yeah. That or you could pull up your
Where that's
side.
facing.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. You know, well, there's the front, so then I guess make it go that way. Bring it up some more. There you go, right there. Move it down a little bit. There.
I think it's going to be too rainy. The dome.
It might be. You never know.
Ooh,
It's
man,
right there out in
dude.
the field. I'm half tempted to just grab my camera and.
Robert Sprite says,
Oh, the rain's almost done. We're gonna get some great pictures.
right? Robert Sprite, we are no longer in Kansas. We are back into Oklahoma, and we are watching storms as they just moved through my hometown, Cashion, and they are progressing off to the east at about 60 miles per hour. And so we're waiting on the rain to stop so that we can perhaps get some lightning bolt shots, which I don't think that that's going to be an issue.
As Dorothy said, Toto, we ain't in Kansas anymore.
So, however, I don't want to be here by these power poles.
Yeah.
So, is there a road to the south that we could take and pull on and face back to that way?
Let me see here.
Man, dude. Obviously, it's going to put us in the rain for just a little bit longer. But Umar S. Thank you, and we will.
There's a road right here. I mean, it's dirt.
Yeah, but you still get the power lines.
If you go south.
The power
a little
lines, if we
ways.
go east, just by about a mile, then we should be
Yeah,
out from the
yeah,
power
we'll be
lines.
fine there.
Looks like all the tour warnings are done.
Seatbelt. Freeze. We're going to take and go east and see if we can get some lightning. Because there's plenty of it out there.
Yeah. Looks like a bunch of trees. Okay, I found an area with big open field to the south, and there's a pull off as well.
Okay, perfect. How far?
Give me a second. Maybe a mile. Waiting for it to load.
Man, lightning. Just.
About a 25-second to 30-second exposure with this lightning would be
Oh,
amazing.
man. Dude, even longer than that, just get like a rain of lightning.
Yeah. Okay, we're about half a mile.
Wow. Double strike.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. It'll be a couple more roads down. Okay, it'll be coming up. Not this one.
This one right here,
next
word.
one. Yep, right here.
Ooh. Nah, maybe not.
We should be all right. Look, it's like that
I
gravel.
pulled in here. It's
Oh, okay.
nasty. But I think I know where there's another spot at that we'll be all right. And do you see what's happening?
It's
We
clearing
are
up.
almost out of the rain. So on the left-hand side of the road, just a little ways past this,
MacArthur Boulevard.
yep, there is a pull-off that goes into, there's a barn out there. It's for
It's about another mile down.
Rose. No, it's right here.
Oh.
Oh, okay, I see the barn.
And this one will probably work out better.
Got trees in the way.
Man.
Another mile down, there's a oil plot, and you can pull right in there, and it faces off to the south.
Probably going to be pretty muddy, but hey.
It looks like it's gravel, but you know,
It's Oklahoma and it has rain. It's right here.
Yeah. What about on this left-hand side?
No, we're good right here.
leave the live stream up, guys, so that you can watch and enjoy just as much as we are. We're gonna get out and try to get some lightning pictures.
You want to face it that way?
I'll just take him back up that way.
Chesapeake Energy.
All right, here we go.
Man, it's chilly outside too.
my camera way up there. Man, oh man. Well, and that was the grand finale, folks.
Do what?
We still got people watching.
Huh. Hold on 1 second.
So that's it. We don't have anything better. It's 64 degrees outside and the storms are slowing down a little bit. These are still a long ways away from us that we have there. And I mean, we still got some lightning flashing around, but for the most part, we're going to go ahead and close the stream out. Appreciate you guys greatly, more than you know, especially during the tornado warnings a while ago, for sharing the stream and all of those things. And so, with that being said, everybody have a good, what is it?
Good
Morning.
Yeah.
That's only 12 o'clock.
Yep.
I'm all right.
Just turned 12.
So,